So most of the time traders really confuse themselves with a lot of indicators on their charts that you cannot even see what is going on. So what if I told you that there is a way of making entries without using any of those indicators? So the first thing that I'm going to do is that I'm just going to get rid of all the indicators that you don't need. We're just going to be using price action today. It's one of the simplest methods, but I'm just going to mix it with a little spice of how to use FastBull. FastBull has been a very good way of on which you can get the market trends and stuff, but I'm just going to go show you a simple strategy you can use with these two. And trust me, I've made a video about FastBull, you can check it out. It's really amazing. But now I'm going to show you a very big secret right here. So let's go out to, you're just going to go to FastBull, and then you're going to go to products, and then you're going to go to data, and then you're going to go to market trends. So when you get to market trends, this is what you're going to basically find, just these charts like this over here. So let's say what you're going to be looking for is that you're just going to be looking for one that has got a huge difference between the green side and the red side. Let's say this is NZD CHF, which is a very good example. I would not go for the first one. For instance, this is GBP USD, which has got just a slight difference between the green side and the red side. So I don't want something like that. I want one that has got a really huge difference. So you can just check out on the chart, and maybe let's go for USD CHF. It has got 76.03% of the green one, and it has got 23.97% of the red one. So now we are going to go to TradingView. That is where we're going to be doing our analysis today, and TradingView is actually just free. Okay, before I get there, remember I've got the VIP trading strategy, which is definitely affordable. You can check out the link on the video description and on the comment section. You can go and check it out. It's very affordable. Make sure you buy that one. You're just going to know when to buy, when to sell, and which type of pairs to trade at which time. A very good deal. So now let's get back to action. So right here, this is now USD CHF. Remember, we got it from FastBull. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to analyze the market. This is, let's just start from the monthly time frame. So when you get to the monthly time frame, I want you to look at something. So I just did it like for the past 2 years. So this is just like an analysis. Look, this is just like the past 2 years, and then I just made this drawing over here because I want to look at how price has been moving for all those years. So you can actually see that over here, just right here, this is where the whole thing started, and then this is where we are right now. But you can actually see that price has been ranging just over this period over here. That's why I decided to take it to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, you can actually still see that there is a certain pattern that price keeps doing. Now look at this. Let me just show you this. You can actually see that we had this point over here, and then we had this point here, and we had this point over here. Now whenever you see this point, that's why I decided to make a sub area over here. So I just had to make that one, it's a different color. So every time you can see price going bullish, whenever it gets to the point, this is where it starts to just have a bearish movement. And once again, price was having a bullish movement, but when it got to this area, you can see, let me just change this so that I make a good demonstration arrow. So once again, when price got to this point, it started to go down, but you can see that price is not going beyond this level over here for the past weeks or months. Now it's not been going over this point until this breakout point over here. Maybe let's just zoom in that one a little bit so that you can see. So you can see that there was just this breakout period over here, in as much as price did try to go up again like here, but it wasn't as effective as it was before. Now looking at the way that price has been behaving on USD CHF, you can see that price was actually consolidating around this area over here, and it could not go just beyond this mark over here until there was a breakout period at this area. That is when price started to go down and it started consolidating again. So it means this pattern is almost like this pattern over here, and after the breakout, it means whatever we are going to be starting here is another pattern similar to these ones, because if price has been doing this for the past year, for the past weeks, for the past months, it means that it's about to do the same after having this breakout. So this is what I can do again now. So let me just remove this guy here. So now it means we are about to start a new season. So I'm going to start it off like this. I'm going to make my rectangle again, just like this. I'm going to take the highest. You can see this is the highest. Make sure you take the highest and the lowest. So I'm going to make sure the pips are all included over here. So I'm just going to make it like this. Now let me just change the color so that we can actually see how things are going. Let's use black this time around. So it means now what I am waiting for, since this was the highest price ever got, it means I'll be waiting for a peak like this somewhere around this area. And as you can see, that price is actually moving up again. So it means we might be having an upward movement of price, which won't go up on this point over here. So I can actually go on to the smaller time frames now and start placing trades, so I can actually begin to make buy entries. I think you are getting the idea of how this whole thing is working. So I'm just trying to make it as simple as I can. So this is the weekly time frame. If we take on the daily time frame now, and you can see with this black one that we just did, you can actually now see that on the daily time frame, price has been going down but started consolidating and is having an uptrend again. So if you don't want to hold the trades for too long, maybe if you want to hold the trades for too long, you can just say I'm going to buy now and just leave it like that until it gets to that point. So it means you can make this one your take profits, and then you can be expecting price to shift, right? But let's go on to the smaller time frames, the 15-minute time frame. So on the 15-minute time frame, you know what you have to do now, since you can see the way price is acting. Now on the 15-minute time frame, I can just do something which is like the contrary. We all know that price is going up, it means price is bullish, but I can do something that is just out of the ordinary and sell at this point where we are right now. Why am I selling? It's because I definitely know that price will be definitely coming around this zone over here. Why? Because you can see the pattern. Price is consolidating around these areas, in as much as on the bigger time frame price is going up. But if I just want to be scalping for small profits day and day, I can definitely place my sell entry at this level over here, because I know price will be going down, and if I can just put my stop loss around this area, and I know price will be going somewhere around this area over here. You can just do that if you are a scalper. But then guys, if you feel like you're getting much content on this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, mixing these two is really going to change your trading life completely. So I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Hope you are all the best. Bye.